Welcome to Wednesday Wows. Let's talk about creating videos today. So videos is part of how you show who you are. You can make this part of your brand. You can make this something that's unique to you, where you have a certain style. I was actually told the other day that, I don't know if you guys noticed, I wear a lot of hats when I do a lot of my videos. So my hat, when I wear sunglasses, has become part of my brand, that people will actually recognize some of my videos just from my hat. So this is part of branding yourself, putting yourself on social media, reaching people, but also making videos that are interesting. If you notice right now, I'm actually moving my hands a lot. So if you're new to doing this, you want to make sure if you are actually doing talking videos or any other videos that you have some sort of action going on so it can grab attention. People are going to stop and go, well, what is this person talking about? As I'm filming this video, I'm actually hitting the stop and start button, and I'm going to show you because we're actually going to edit this as well so you can kind of see. But that's why sometimes too, that way it keeps the the so whats, this, that, it can kind of stop that and make your video flow a lot better. We're on social media, so people are scrolling and we've been trained to scroll. It's like, okay, what's this, what's that, all of this stuff. So we want to make sure that we're grabbing attention, that we're sometimes even talking faster, moving your hands, doing all of this kind of stuff. Make your videos interesting. You can add effects, you can cut them down, you can slim them down. But my favorite app that I actually like doing just on my phone is I use CapCut. So C-A-P-C-U-T, CapCut. You can download that from the App Store, I believe Android, all of that. You can download that onto your phone. It's a great one to use even if you don't do videos like this. I mean, they have templates, they have all kinds of different things that you could actually do, so it can help you and make your videos stand out and be a little different than everybody else's. Remember, you don't always have to do talking videos. It doesn't have to be talking head videos. A lot of videos that go really well are ones that you see on TikTok or Instagram where there's just some movement and words. So there's a lot of different ways to do it. So if someone doesn't want to show their face, they're not ready to do that at that point, there are always ways to work around that where you can still get your story across, still reach your audience, still capture their attention, and also bring value. So this is my favorite program. I love CapCut because you can actually squeeze things together. It's really nice to be able to do that because you can push videos together, you can cut clips, you can add pictures, and it's really easy to edit. So now going in here, this is where the editing part of this app is, and I want to put a title. You always want to put a title, can grab attention, so we know what your video is about. Then you just basically type in what works. So obviously I'm going to type in Wednesday Wows. Then I can change that and I can put different effects. I can do different things just to make it stand out a little bit. But it gives you all the options. When you see the things that are pro, that is the paid version. The other is the free version. So it's nice that there is a free version. It makes it a little bit easier with that too. I also like to sometimes use a background just because it lets the words stand out a little bit more. If the word's there, you just need to do a little bit of spacing. Then you can actually make it bigger, you can make it smaller, whatever works. Shrink it down to the size of your video to make that work best for what you're trying to do. There you go. Then you can have your title, so you can get started and you can start going again with this program. As you see on the bottom, there's a lot of little tools, additional things. I like to add video effects. Again, the pro version is the paid version. The other ones is not the paid version. Again, video effects are going to make your video stand out, make people stop, make people watch, make people see what's going on. Like, hey, what is this? You know, so choosing something like that. If you do end up going with a paid version of CapCut, just so you know, if you are in the States, that is a tax write-off. It is considered a business office supply expense, subscription, something that is part of your business. So as you go, as you're watching the videos, you're doing different things, I'll listen for certain words, certain phrases, certain things, and then I like to add a sticker or another effect or something that will stand out and make your video pop a little bit. Because remember, everyone watches videos sometimes just a couple seconds. So you want to add things at different times just to catch that attention and keep that interest. So I do love the stickers. You can go in here, you can actually do a search for whatever sticker. I obviously said the word hat. So I wear a lot of hats and I like to do that. So I did a search for that. You can put in as many as you want, do them, you can resize them, you can move them. It just gives you a lot of different little freedoms with that. So it makes it a little bit more fun, a little more eye-catching. Then what's great is you get with each sticker, you can listen to the actual video, see where it starts, make sure if you can move it, shrink it down, because obviously if you're done at that point, you want it to go away. So shrink it down to where you need it. You just basically put your finger on the side, slide it over, and make that work for you. There you go. Slide it over and make that work for you. So then I like to listen, make sure that it's actually still going along with the words, exactly where I need it. Okay, here's another one. I want to add another one. And I wanted, since I saw that there was a hat that was similar to ones that I actually do wear all the time, I'm going to go back and I'm going to do a search for hats just because I want to put that on, because that is close to the ball cap that I like to wear a lot of the time. So then just does a search for it. You can then again make it bigger, make it smaller, turn it sideways. There's effects, as you see on the bottom. There's all different types of things you can do, automations with it. You can do whatever you want. So just to add things again, just to make it fun. It may seem a little silly or time consuming and stuff like that. I find that these are actually fun to do sometimes, just if I'm watching TV, hanging out in the evening, something like that. I can kind of play around with it. It's just something that's a little bit fun. And again, you can just do a search if you're looking for something. Obviously, I'm trying to find sunglasses just because I thought that would be fun to kind of go with the hat and sunglasses. Again, whatever your own style is, whatever you're trying to do, you just kind of make that work and fit for your video. So shrinking it down, again, this app is nice and easy to use. It's easy for my fingers that don't always work right. I can shrink it down and make it fit exactly the way I want to. It just works well for me. And then I just want to make sure everything lines up correctly. I wanted them to be together, so I'm redoing that because it went after it. So if you just do it at the same slot, back to back, then you can actually make that work. So they both can be on at the same time. You can have multiple stickers at one time. Go, and we'll slide that up. There you go. Just to be a little bit fun. So again, this app is just about being fun, making things stand out, making things a little bit different. I like it as well because, as some people know with my videos, I like to have smooth transitions between when I take a breath, between different words, between different parts. It just makes it a lot easier to make the video more interesting. So you can actually slide pieces as well. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out different areas and something where I can add in extra stuff just to make it a little bit interesting. So you can add words, you can have different parts. As you see here, I like to then choose something that stands out a little bit more. And then what's really nice is it has animations. So you can go to the animations part, you can figure out which one you like best, and then just make sure that lines up with your words, because you obviously want it to line up at the same place where you use it. So, and then you can adjust it on screen to move it out of your face, because obviously you don't want to cover your face up when you're doing that. And then however long you want it to last, you can shrink it, make it longer. And then right here just is also a place where you can also make things blend a little bit better. All right. Next, I'm going to go look for more stickers. They're kind of fun. And start button. So when adding stickers, you can add animations, and that's another thing I like. So I can put that up here, and now I can go down to animations. And these are all the different animations you can do just to make it kind of pop a little bit. It shows you in the picture exactly what it does, and then you can lengthen that to make it shorter or longer with the line there below. There you go. So you can make it last a little bit longer. Now you see how it looks in the video. As that comes down slowly, it kind of grabs your attention. You can speed it up. You can do different speeds with that. It's always so nice. So I like to listen and kind of see where I am, figure out the words, and make that work. So people are scrolling, and we've been trained. Okay. And we can speed up a little bit, find spots where I want to add more just to make it stick. All right, so now we're going to do some captions. Again, the pro are the paid. The other one is not the paid. So it takes a couple minutes sometimes, especially depending on how long your video is, to be able to get a caption that's going to work for you and your internet speed. So sometimes mine stops. There we go. So we've got our captions. Let's talk about creating videos. So coming together nicely, grabbing attention, getting that. So this is another good way for you to be able to double check, see if there's areas where you want to add different things, if you want to add different effects, if you want to squeeze your voice together, just where those little clips are, if there's ums or so's or different things that you want to take out. It's always a great way to do that so you can make it sound better, look better, and do what you want to do. All right, so here we go. Let's see. We're going to add a visual effect, again, just to grab attention. Because, again, the word was used, grabbing attention, so great time to use a different visual effect to grab attention.
Then you can always make sure that you have it lined up with your words exactly, because you want it to happen at the exact same time when you're using whatever word, just to make it, again, grab attention.
Make your videos interesting.
So I go through every video like this. Some videos I do a little bit more to, some I do a little bit less, just depends on my time. If you have extra time, you can spend a little time on it. Again, add another visual effect. These are just fun.
You can cut them down.
Keep people interested. You can see the different types that there are. They're kind of fun to play around with and see what works.
But my favorite effects, you can cut them down.
There you go.
But my favorite app that I actually like doing just on my phone is I use CapCut.
And I like to use CapCut. So I'm going to search and see if there's a logo for CapCut, which I'm assuming there is. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't have that. So then you find that. Again, can position that the way you want it. Don't cover your face. I like to move it up to the side. Something just to grab attention. Especially just, I wanted to put that in there so you could see what it looks like too, so you know what to look for when you go to the App Store, in case you want to add this. So you go through each video, check it out, see what works, see if there's little words that pop, anywhere you want to add a transition. Just along the bottom then, you pick out, again, I'm going to do video effects. I like to add more of those. They just keep things interesting, especially if the video is longer, because, you know, social media, we tend to scroll and we've become accustomed to that. So if you want someone to watch something longer, sometimes adding a little bit more can make it a little easier. And you can always play around with it. Click on it, see what it looks like, try something else, see what it looks like, see what you like. Makes it a little bit easier there, makes it a little bit fun. There you go. See how that looks. Make sure that it goes along with the words that you want it to go with. And then keep going through the entire video as you figure out what you like and what works. So again, highly recommend this app. I find it a lot of fun. Going to add another here. Let's see. Go ahead and then I'm going to add another word. Then you can change it. I click effects there. That's where you get those colors that kind of pop. So you can see how that works. It still has the other effect from the last time with a little bit of that spin, but you can always change that below with the animations. And then kind of speed along and see if there's anything else you want to add to your video. There you go.
Now I basically finished editing the video, and then I go back over here to the main page. Here's that video there, and you can start a new project. So you can see a lot of my other videos, things that I've been working on, so you can kind of put it together. So this is where now I'm going to connect this video here to this one over here, because I'm using two phones right now at this time, but you can put them all together that way, and you can make things and make stuff look professional, make it a little bit more fun. It's just a good way to make things pop. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you think. And as always, make sure to subscribe. I would love to have you join me more so I can do more tutorials and ways that you can make money online, make yourself pop, make your business brand, and help you out as much as possible.